It's been a couple months since my last general favorites video, but the reason why I haven't done one in quite some time is because I haven't really gathered up that many favorites to put in a video. So now that I finally have quite a few, I decided to shoot one. So these are the things that I've been into for the past couple of months. So I wanted to share with you a tea that I've been loving recently, and this is just like a very generic one that you can find at like Ralph's or any grocery store. This is from Stash. It's a black tea, and it's breakfast in Paris. I know that sounds so cheesy, but I love Earl Grey. It's like bergamot. I just think bergamot smells like perfume to me. It just smells so good. It wakes me up. I love the taste of it. I love Earl Grey, and this company actually makes one that's called Double Bergamot Earl Grey. That was my favorite for a really long time. So I would take that tea and then take some dried lavender and then just mix it together and then steep it, and it tastes so good. And then I found this tea, which is Breakfast in Paris, and it actually has lavender and bergamot. It has blended black teas, lavender, bergamot extract, and vanilla extract. So it's everything I love in one tea. And this is really cheap too. I think it's like $3 or maybe $4 at Sprouts. You can get it at any grocery store, but it's a very affordable one. It's not anything fancy. I just love it so much. So my friend Caitlin Shanahan just started a YouTube channel, and it's my favorite right now, obviously. I helped her start it out, or start filming and whatnot. I just kind of helped her get situated. And the reason why I asked her to make a YouTube channel is because she knows so much about skincare and makeup and just like all these other random things that I felt like she needed a creative outlet. So I asked her to make a YouTube channel, and after some serious convincing, she finally made one, and I love it. She's so smart, and she just knows so much about everything, like everything in makeup. She breaks down every single product, colors, tones, textures. She knows how to explain things very well. So if you're looking for a new YouTuber to watch, I highly recommend Caitlin's channel. And then also her boyfriend started a channel on like guitars and music. He only has like a couple videos up right now, but they're all very professional. He knows what he's talking about because he's worked with so many famous artists. So definitely check out his videos, and if you know anyone who's learning, recommend them to his channel because he's so smart. I think I'm gonna actually move on to some beauty stuff because Caitlin actually gave me this right here. This is Commodity, and the fragrance is called Book. So they have actually a bunch of different types of fragrances. Like there's wool, there's whiskey, I think there's like camp maybe. There's just a bunch of different scents. They actually got a little sample of it, and I was testing it out for a little while. And then I was like, I think I'm totally gonna go buy this because I love it so much. And then Caitlin was like, no, you should just test it out for like a week or so and see how like your body reacts to it, because oftentimes you'll get headaches or you'll have an allergic reaction later on. So I tested it out for a little while, and then I came over to her house one day and she bought it for me for my birthday. So it was like such a huge surprise. Like right when I opened up the box, it's such a beautiful box. Right when I opened it up, I was like, holy shit, you got it for me. And I'm actually horrible at describing scents, but this is a blend of bergamot, sandalwood, and cucumber. And this is a unisex fragrance, so you can actually give this to your boyfriend too, or share it with your boyfriend, which is nice. Next thing I want to talk about is a candle, and this one is from Isola. It's the Green Moss candle. I actually got a candle from the same brand last summer because Estee came over and she gave me, I believe it was Magnolia. And I loved the smell of it, and I used the entire thing up, but I totally forgot what the fragrance was. And then I saw that one of the shops down the street from my house actually sells this candle. So I went in and I totally forgot what it was, and I tried to smell all of them. Couldn't find it, so I ended up with this one, which I really like. It's just a very clean, woodsy smell, like not offensive at all. And like when you burn it, it just makes your room smell nice and like campfire. Same with the other candle that Estee got me. I love that one, but they didn't have it at the store, I realized. I actually had to ask her, and she was like, I think it was Magnolia. So then I went back to look for it, and they didn't have it in the store. But I think you can tell how much I love this. I mean, I'm almost done with it. So last month for my birthday, Michael was in town, and then we went to his friend's shop called Counter Space, and it's in Silver Lake. It's such a beautiful store. I'll leave information in the down bar. So if you're ever in town and you're looking for a present for anyone, that's a general store. So there's stuff for literally everyone. Yeah, so he gave me this mug. It's like a stackable mug. So there's like a little wooden piece right here. And you can put it on top or on the bottom as a coaster. Keep your tea warm. And I liked it so much, and I was using it so much. It's always like in my sink, just like dirty, or like by my nightstand. So I decided to get another one. So I went back and got this one right here. And it's a little bit taller than the one that he got me, but I like this because you can literally stack it like that. So when you have everything like put away, everything stacks up in the same space, and it's really nice and clean and minimal. I want to eventually get all the colors and all the different sizes that are available. Yeah, if you're not familiar with Hasami, they're Japanese ceramics, so everything kind of goes together. So if you have a whole kitchen of like different Hasami pieces, everything just is very much fluid. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I've been using so much since I've got it. I didn't think I would use it even that much, to be honest, and it's been monopolizing my makeup bag. I actually had to take this out of my makeup bag because I was using it so much, and I stopped using all my other beauty products. But this is the Laura Mercier Bonnie Mine palette, and it has a highlighter. These are two highlighters, but I use this as a highlighter and this as like a shadow color. And then there's also two blushes and then a bronzer. And these are all cream products. And I never thought that like a cream blush can last all day on me, but this one totally does. Like I applied it early one morning, went to work, worked an entire shift, and then towards the end of the day, my sister came in to visit me, and she's like, oh, I like your blush, what are you wearing? And I was like, what? Like I applied a cream blush, which cream blush never lasts all day on me. So I went and looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh hey, it's the Laura Mercier Bonnie Mine. So I started using that like every day after that compliment. This palette is so convenient. Everything's literally in one palette, so I don't find myself reaching for other products as much. So I just got a new mattress from Crave Mattress pretty recently, and it's been like a couple months now. So when they send it to you, it comes in a roll, and I had this on a vlog and I accidentally deleted the vlog and I felt so bad about it, but it's a truly amazing mattress. So when they send it to you, it comes in a roll, and then what you do is you get it home, you get it on your frame or your bed frame. So you cut the slit on the side, and then it just unravels and it just expands, and it'll start to inflate, and then you have a perfect mattress within like 10 minutes. And even Wednesday loves this mattress. So I actually got the 12-inch plush luxury inner spring one. Yeah, so if you're looking for a new mattress, I highly recommend Crave because they give you like a 100-night trial, so you can test it out. If you don't like it, you can contact them. There's free shipping and no hassle return, so there's like, what more can you want? And I remember pulling it out for the first night and sleeping on it. It felt like I was sleeping on like the most expensive hotel mattress in the world. It was just so luxurious. So I highly recommend it. I think sleep is so important. So if you're in the market for a new mattress, check out Crave and see what you think. The next thing I want to talk about is Sunbasket, which is this right here. I just have some index cards from them, but I recently got into Sunbasket, which is like a company that sends you ingredients to make meals. So you cook at home, they send you all the ingredients, all the measurements and everything that you'll need. And then they give you these index cards that are so easy to follow. Like the first one I made was this right here, and I put it in a vlog too, which I'll link down below. But this looks pretty complicated when I look at the picture. But then once they explain everything, it's really straightforward. Everything is super easy to follow, and it's ingredients that I wouldn't normally go out and buy for myself. There's ingredients like celery root, leeks, parsnips, just things that I wouldn't normally go and buy for myself whenever I'm going grocery shopping. Now that I've experienced this, I feel like I have more, I don't know, kitchen experience, I guess, because these ingredients that I never worked with before, now when I go out to a grocery store, I'll know what they are, I'll know how to cook them. So they're not as like scary. It makes cooking a lot more approachable in my opinion. I think this is great for someone who's like just learning how to cook. I know not a lot of people like to cook because they feel like it's kind of wasteful. Like they'll buy a bunch of stuff and then not end up using all the parsley or all the eggs or whatever, you know? There's always like leftover ingredients that you throw in the trash and whatnot. But I like this because they give you exactly what you need and you get an idea of like how much of everything you need. So if you want to recreate any of these, you'll know exactly what to buy. And everything's super fresh. It's like farm food. But the thing I really like about Sunbasket is that they give you a return label, so like you can send back the box when you're done. So like all the ice packs, all the packaging, all the insulation and whatnot. Other brands like Blue Apron is so wasteful because you just throw everything away. And you get like this huge box full of like ice packs and like all that stuff, you know? So it's just a lot of money that you're spending on all that stuff and then you just throw it away. So what is great about Sunbasket is that they give you the option to send it back. So you're recycling it and you're not being wasteful. So I really like this. So for music, this is actually not something new. I've been listening to this for quite some time, but my friend Qual recommended this to me. It's Gary Newman, Pleasure Principle. And he has this one song called Me. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, this is like that Daft Punk song. But it's actually, Daft Punk sampled it. But if you're into like synth, post-punk, that kind of stuff, new wave, I would highly recommend this. And on the topic of music, my sister Anne just released her EP on Spotify. I think it's also on Amazon and on Apple Music as well. But I'm so proud of her. She's been working so hard on this, and she has like I think around 5 to 6 songs. And she plays guitar, plays piano. She's an amazing singer. So yeah, give her a listen. Let me know what you think. She's been on my channel before, like a few years ago. But if you guys want her on my channel again, let me know. And maybe we'll do like a sister tag or something like that. All right, for a film, I'm gonna have to say Buffalo 66. And I don't know if you guys are fans of Vincent Gallo. I know not a lot of people like him. I think a lot of people think he's a douchebag. I actually DJ'd for him once when he came to play a show somewhere, and he came up and he was like, thank you for DJing. And I remember just looking at him directly in the eyes and being like, wow, it's like piercingly blue. And he's kind of scary but kind of sexy at the same time. But anyway, Buffalo 66 is a movie that he co-wrote and directed and starred in, and it's starring Christina Ricci. But basically it's about this character named Billy, who he plays, who goes to prison for a crime that he didn't commit. And then as soon as he gets out, he's like anxious about getting out and coming home. He doesn't really, like, he has just bad vibes about it and coming home to his parents. So he kidnaps this girl, Layla, who is played by Christina Ricci, and makes her pretend to be his wife so he can come home to his parents. So she agrees to come with him because she's like attracted to him. Anyway, the reason why I like this film is not because of the plot. I think the art direction of the film and like just every single frame is so beautiful. Even the music is beautiful. I guess I just like the feeling of the film. It's so timeless to me. It's the kind of film that I would love to make. It's totally do it yourself. There's no special effects really. If you like David Lynch, I think you would like this film. So definitely check it out if you're into that kind of stuff. All right, the last thing that I want to talk about is this water bottle right here. This is from Klean Kanteen, and I bought this at Whole Foods because Caitlin actually, she came into the store one day and she was like drinking her water out of this, and I'm like, oh my god, that's exactly what I need. This one just holds so much water. It has a sports top so you can go hiking with it, and there's this little like ring right here so you can just like carry it like this. It's just such a convenient water bottle. You can find it at Whole Foods. It's not too expensive. It's like $20. Because of this, I stopped using all the paper and plastic cups that we have at work, and you can actually buy different tops to this. Like my boyfriend actually has the same one but in black. He bought this like silver top, and it's just a screw top that completely closes and seals the top. And I think that looks nice, but I think the sports top is a lot more convenient. So I've been loving this, and I've been carrying it around with me everywhere. Before I go to bed, I'll fill it up and I'll keep it next to my bed. Before I leave for work, I'll fill it up and then drink it on my way to work. And even before I leave work, I'll fill it up, and then while I'm in traffic going home, I'll drink up the whole water bottle. So because of this, I've been drinking a lot more water, and because I've been drinking a lot more water, I've been having less migraines. I know it doesn't look so like fancy and cool or whatever, but I really like this water bottle, and it's been saving my ass. So it's definitely a monthly favorite. I'm like so in love with this. So yeah, those are my monthly favorites for the past couple months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any recommendations for me, let me know in the comments section down below. If you guys have any teas that you've been loving, let me know too. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.